Hello, dear. How are you? Every species and every creation of our Creator, of the God, are made in couples so that, on the one hand, they live happily, they live better, they do lead a natural life, on the other hand, that the procreation continues. I and you are here in this world because our parents, a male and a female, they joined together. That's how we were created. And if at all we want to create a next generation of us, we have to do the same sort of process. Now, one relationship is just that of a body, and still another is that of the souls as well. So, a couple living together, they are not just bodily connected, but there is a similarity and comfort at the soul level as well. It makes the life much better indeed. So these couples are called the soulmates. So finding a true soulmate, it is not as simple, not as easy, although we are living amongst the humans. And there are plenty of people available in the opposite gender, but still finding a true soulmate is quite a challenge. Probably in every society, but more importantly in a society like that of ours, where we can't freely intermingle with the people of opposite gender. Somehow, keeping in view all that, we have made it a topic of our discussion today. How can we find a true soulmate? So let's begin. If at all we are desirous of finding a true soulmate, certain things have to be kept in the mind. Certain things have to be practiced. First of all, it is the self-reflection. First of all, it is the self-reflection. Understand your values, your passions, and your non-negotiables. Understanding your passions, your values, and your non-negotiables. So that is the number one thing, which is called self-reflection. And to be able to understand ourselves better, self-reflection is needed. The second thing needed for the purpose of knowing ourselves better, it is emotional intelligence. Recognize and manage your emotions to attract a compatible partner. Recognizing and managing our emotions, like there is an emotion of jealousy, there is an emotion of anger, there is an emotion of sadness, there is an emotion of fear, and there are certain positive emotions as well. Particularly the negative emotion, we need to identify it, we need to recognize it. Of course, we need to manage it as well. The third thing which we need to know, which we need to practice for the purpose of understanding ourselves better, it is called personal growth. Focus on self-improvement to become the best version of yourself. Focusing on self-improvement to become the best version of yourself. We are seen keep improving the things, whatever we are possessing. But I think nothing is as important as improving ourselves better, improving ourselves. Nothing is as important as this one. So for that purpose, we need to bring the best version of ourselves. So that is the third thing. So my dear friends and fellows, know yourself. So then after knowing ourselves better, we need to prepare for a healthy relationship. We need to prepare for a healthy relationship. How can we do that? There are three things to be done. First of all, it is heal past wounds. Healing past wounds, address unresolved issues to avoid emotional baggage. Healing of past wounds mean past emotional wound. Address unresolved issues to avoid emotional baggage. Mean we don't have to carry it on for the rest of our life. Resolve it here, then move forward. The second thing is develop emotional maturity. How can we develop the emotional maturity? By resolving conflicts and maintaining intimacy. By resolving conflicts and by maintaining intimacy, we can develop emotional maturity. So the third thing which is needed for the preparing ourselves of a healthy relationship, the third thing is cultivate a positive mindset. Cultivating a positive mindset, focus on gratitude, focus on optimism, and focus on self-love. It is cultivating a positive mindset by focusing on gratitude instead of criticism, by focusing on gratitude instead of complaining, optimism and self-love. So these are needed for cultivating a positive mindset. So the three of these things are needed for preparing ourselves for a healthy relationship. So then it is the next segment which says meet potential partners. How can we meet the potential partners? By practicing the three things. Number one, expand your social circle. Engage in the hobbies, join clubs or groups and attend social events. So that is expanding your social circle for the purpose of meeting potential partners. Number two, online dating. That is utilize reputable platforms to increase your chances of meeting the like-minded individuals. So that is online dating. Now the third is ask for introduction. Ask for the introduction. So leverage your social network to meet potential partner. So that is the three things needed for the purpose of meeting potential partners. Now the next step is identify a true soulmate. Identifying a true soulmate. So how can we do it? By shared values and interest. By shared values and interest, look for alignment in core values, hobbies and life goals. Shared values and interest, look for alignment in core values, in hobbies and life goals. Now the second thing, for the purpose of identifying the true soulmate, it is emotional connection. Find a deep sense of comfort find a deep sense of trust as well, and find a deep sense of vulnerability. So that is emotional connection. Now the third is mutual respect and support. Ensure a balanced and sportive dynamic. Ensure a balanced and sportive dynamic in the relationship. Now the three of these things are for the purpose of identifying a true soulmate. Moving to the next step, it is nurture the relationship, nurturing the relationship. That is foster a culture of honesty, foster the culture of honesty, active listening, and empathy. Foster a culture of honesty, foster a culture of active listening, and foster a culture of empathy. So that is communicate openly. So the second thing, for the purpose of nurturing the relationship, it is embrace imperfection. Accept the love, each other's quirks, flaws, and imperfections. That is embracing imperfection. Accept and love each other quirks, flaws, and imperfections. Now the third is cultivate intimacy and trust. Cultivating of intimacy and trust. Prioritize emotional and physical intimacy to strengthen your bond. Prioritize emotional and physical intimacy to strengthen your bond. Remember, finding a true soulmate requires patience, self-awareness, and a willingness to grow and evolve together. So that was something highly beneficial for all those people who are trying to find a true soulmate. Of course, it is quite a challenge, but it can be done. So I think as far as today's talk is concerned, there were very important tips indeed for the purpose of achieving a true soulmate. And that is all from me today. Thank you very much.